What's good? What's poppin'? What's happening? Welcome back to the channel. We are here for some more CSFA action, Collegiate Sim Football Alliance. We're still kicking off this thing like we're supposed to, but we got to keep the games rolling. After this week here, we will be two-thirds of the season all the way through in regards to the regular season. After that, it'll be the big boys playing within the set of the playoffs. You got to make sure you see that as well, but we got to make sure to see who is going to be playing where, and the standings here for the CSFA is only going to get stronger from here on out, and this is going to be the new setup here for a little bit, at least until we need some more collegiate teams. But at the current moment, this is going to be the setup here. The best 4 teams out of both conferences will face off in our 1 to 4 setup playoff wise, similar to last season, except there will be some teams that will be missing. It looks like Lake Geneva may be one of those teams, but they still want to end the season on a good note, start picking up some victories, maybe even some more close losses there, just to show that the work has been paying off. But we got to see how they play against the Orlando Tech Wildcats, who at the current moment it's looking like they will find their way into their first playoff berth. Shout out to the homies in this Florida set here. Good job, Orlando Tech. They've been playing well. Their GPA's been doing good. But we got to see what happens in this game here. Week number 8 is going to be Lake Geneva versus Orlando Tech in this one. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. We got a whole bunch of them down in the description. Make sure you hit those links. Show some love to all the people. Let them know that the USFA brought you here. All the good stuff. But outside of that, we're going to go ahead and see what's cooking in this one. I'll go ahead and click into the gameplay set so we can see what's happening here. There you go. Thanks for flipping. Looks like it's 3 out of 4 in favor of O-Tech. Looks like Joe is saying that that Lake Geneva will get their first victory here today, and it's going to be 62% in regards to O-Tech getting the victory. The last time these two teams played, it was a pretty close one. I'm not going to lie to you, but we'll have to see what happens in this one. Everything else is all good to go here. I know y'all been waiting for week number 8. I'm going to help provide week number 8 for you. And as you see at the bottom right there, you're looking at the conference standings, all updated, all ready to go. CHP right there, still on top of the league. Isagusa right behind them. The only 2 losses there on the season went to them. Went to CHP and also Orlando Tech, who you're going to see today. But we're going to keep it rolling here. Mile High, the number 3 seed, as you can see, they'll be playing in the last game against Isagusa, so it'll be number 3 versus number 2. And then you have O-Tech at the number 4 spot. OCSU, who's going to be playing in the second game against our number 1 team. They're going to hit the midway point of this week here. So we got O-Tech running here. First hit is going to be fumble picked up by Lake Geneva, and Dion Leclerc is there for the start that Lake Geneva wanted to see. Already making an impact. LGU looking to get the first points of the day. Wilson, quick pitch right side, caught by the tight end. Gracie is going to be 2nd and 7 coming up here. Now I'll go over these rosters in a little bit. I was getting ready to break out O-Tech, but then it said, hey, Lake Geneva still has some work to do here. Left side, caught by Gracie again, makes 1-man miss, and he's going to be getting it to the 4-yard line. Looks like they're moving a little bit pass heavy on this one. You love to see us let the quarterback sling it a little bit. He's getting a little bit more confident in this passing game. He's going to try it again left side, and over the head of that receiver there is going to be 2nd and goal. LGU in a good spot to at least find a way for some points. Had to throw that one away as Wilson is going to be 3rd and goal. They are in the spot to get points, so they can't be too mad at it, but they can't miss the ball up and throw the ball away. They got to make sure that they find a way into the end zone, find the open man. The right side is open, caught by McGowan. He's a little short. 4th and goal here. Will Lake Geneva play the aggressive game and try to punch it in? No, they will not. They said they're going to come away with some points. after the turnover. DeMacchio does knock it through from 18 fairly easily. And Lake Geneva is going to take the lead to start this one off. What's happening with this team? I like to see the fight. But Otech's going to get the ball back here. They didn't really get a chance to do too much. Immediately sacked. Is going to be sending it away, trying to pick it up, but no one's picking it up until Joe King takes it. Getting the close he can to around the 16, make it the 17-yard line. Otech back on the field. Now bring the offense up for Otech after their next drive. After this drive and after Lake Geneva gets the ball, but it's going to be a gain there of 2 there by Grimes. If you're watching this and you want to be a running back, I believe Orlando Tech could use that all ready to go. Nathaniel Darby adding on to his very nice setup here for the CSFA is going to get his first catch of the day. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for Otech. That is going to be one player you're going to have to watch there for the Wildcats. He's been showing out very strong. He's been updating crazy, and I'm liking to see the fight here. Both of these teams have wide receivers that you got to watch out for the future. Definitely could be the future of the USFA when they make it to the big leagues. But Dynamite's going to pass this one right side and incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 15 coming up. Watch out for the upcoming expansion draft for the USFA. Should be happening fairly soon. Also watch out for the USFA entry draft coming up after the season. So all the teams are going to find their way to get their setup for the next season. And it's going to be a fun ride here, including the draft. Right side is going to be dropped. And Otech's going to get stopped there. Lake Geneva going to get back on offense. Gonna send this one away as Anita to around the 24-yard line or so. Juju Moore getting that to around the 28. Not that much of a return there. Nice coverage by Otech. But it's going to be 1st and 10 here for Lake Geneva, trying to get their first win of the season. Like I always said, it's going to be Wilson passing this one again, left side, and incomplete there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Wilson passing it again. Looking middle field. Sean McGowan, 1st down yardage there. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Owls. Trying to get past midfield, keeping this drive alive. They're going for the 5 wide now. It's going to be Wilson looking for a middle field and incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Halfway through the 1st. Going for the 4 wide, 1 running back set. Not passing it, or not running it still. Looking middle of the field. Caught by McGowan again in the middle of the field. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 40. Did Lake Geneva find something clicking with this passing offense? We'll have to see as they move to the 3 wide, 1 tight end set. Looking right side and off the hands of the receiver. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. I was chatting to some of the players there on Lake Geneva. The power is in your hands. If you want to be great, you got to keep updating. Don't be discouraged just because your player isn't performing the greatest. You know that everyone has to start somewhere. All the players here, they've started from the bottom, or at the very least, found their way to make it a lot easier for them to be updated. It's going to be passed around the 20-yard line, and that's going to be a stop there by Otech. And it looks like it's going to be a punt here coming up. And while they're setting up for that, I should have been bringing up Otech's roster, but I can do that real quick. That's not a problem. See if I can find it real quick between the O's. There you go, Orlando Tech. And let's pull that roster up. Thank you. Pulling up over the game. I don't know why I do that, but it's all good. It's going to be Dynamite passing this one left side and some coverage and incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Handoff, Grimes. Looking for a lane. Not finding too much. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up. Dynamite passing again under a little pressure, but still finds Darby. Not quite getting the first. And Otech once again slowed down with their passing game. But since I do have their offense up, I could go ahead and talk about them. Let's go ahead and get it out of the way. Let me go ahead and zoom this out so I can see for where I'm at. But it's going to be Denzel Dynamite at quarterback. Running back is going to be Robert Grimes. Wide receivers for O-Tech will be Joe King, Braylon Presley, Nathaniel Darby, and Katie Bray. Tight end is going to be the forever strong Gavin Hunt. And on the kicker slash linebacker spot, they have Anita. So make sure you show some love to the homies there. Nick Martinez with the stop. And it's going to be 2nd and 13. 3 wide receiver, 1 tight end set here. Going to hand off to Davis for a good gain, but going backwards again is going to be Brock Sampson with the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 14 here. They're going to have to pass this football now. They're going to bring out the people, see if they can go deep. Going to look right side and double coverage, and no tech was on it that time around. It's going to be 4th and 14. And let's talk about this defense here for O-Tech since they're getting ready to go off the field. Linebackers will be Cole Train, Nick Martinez, Brock Sampson. So that will be the linebacker set there. One of their defensive backs there is what you just seen on that play. That's going to be the homie Gum Arabic. Shout out to Turks. It's going to be Randall Hawkins, Malachi Duncan, and Jordan Dean. So that'll be the roundup there for the O-Tech team. I'll go ahead and bring up the Lake Geneva side in just a little bit, but that pass to the right side is going to be no good. Dynamite handoff to Grimes, got a little room, but not going to be able to do too much with it. O-Tech once again in the spot where they need the conversion. See if they can get their offense rolling. They do have Evan Hunt on the field. It's going to be Dynamite passing again. Left side is open, caught by Grimes. Looks like a first down at the end of that play. O-Tech on the move as the first quarter starts to wind down. Handoff Grimes again. Nice blocking up front. Going to get around another 4. Okay, here we go. Here as we hit the end of quarter number 1. And let's go ahead and bring up this Lake Geneva offense. I have it up here. Let's see. Actually, I'll talk about the defense since they're currently on the field. Give me 1 second. It's going to be Green Mage, Dion LeClaire doing their thing at the linebacker spot. And at the defensive back side of things, they have Trey Martin and Keel Roby Gilmore, a.k.a. Energy. There's going to be Juju Moore and Sandor Balaz as Joe King gets the catch there for the first down. Dynamite passing this one again. Looking deep right side and caught by Braylon Presley over the top of a defender. Did not care who he was. He just said, hey, it's my time to shine. 1st and 10 coming up here for a wideout set. 6 for 10 so far in the day there. And it's hit as Denzel Dynamite throws. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here. Talk about this offense here. It's going to be left side. Nathaniel Darby's running free to the 10. Inside the 10, they go down to the 7. O-Tech with the chance to tie or potentially take the lead. Now, can they punch it in is the question. LGU looking for it to stop, hold them to 3, possibly faking the handoff here. Going to look middle of the field and then some coverage there. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Quarterback for the homies in LGU. As soon as we get back to offense on their side, but Dynamite's looking for the quick touchdown right side, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Lake Geneva with a chance. Handoff Grimes. Doesn't look like he's getting it there. Nice defense overall there by Lake Geneva. It's going to slow O-Tech down to a field goal attempt from the left hash. Can he knock it through is the question for Anita. Kick is going to be up, and it's all day there right down the middle from 23. So both teams able to find their way deep into the other team's field position, but could not punch it in. O-Tech currently 3 and 4. Lake Geneva 0 and 7. But what's going to happen in this one is Matt Shepard takes that one to a 31-yard line, a respectable turn, I must say. On offense here for Lake Geneva, they got Clifford Wilson at quarterback. Running backs will be Kofi Williams and Eric Davis. Right side, Sean McGowan. There's one of the wide receivers. Along with him, it will be A.J. Dutney, Lamar Jackson and Matt Shepard. And then we're going to go ahead into the tight end spot. They have a bot there, I believe. Left side is open. There goes McGowan again. Another play for the first down. It's going to be 1st and 10. Wilson looking right side, incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10. And the kicker / punter, I forgot to say, is going to be the homie Valco DiMacchio. Here comes 2nd down here for Wilson. Nice protection. Looking midfield and some coverage and incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd and 10. Four wide receiver set here. Passing the right side. Caught by McGowan again. Makes one man miss. He's going to get the first down. Lake Geneva's targeting them early and often. And you can't blame the quarterback targeting one of his more consistent players. It's going to be handoff here to Davis. And he's going to get around 5. A nice job up the middle. 2nd and medium coming up. 5 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. Another solid play here will give him some field position and possibly even get some points. Right side is open. Gracie is going to get the first down to the 31. And they definitely need to get up the field a little bit more. I've seen some kicks from DiMacchio around this range. That was a little bit dicey. But Wilson looking to get up the field more. There goes McGowan again. Inside the 25 they go. That's definitely going to help their cause. 2nd and 3. Already over 65 yards, make it 70. Wilson is going to be sacked immediately. McCullough on the play, and that pretty much moved them back to where they was before, right back to that range where I think it's a little dicey for DiMacchio. But it's going to be Wilson again, and hit as he throws. Still gets it to Davis, but they're going backwards again. Cole Train with the play, and it's going to be 4th and 12, and they were right in field goal range, and now they're backed out of it. It's going to be a long distance bucket, and I don't think he has quite the power or accuracy. Once again, no good there. Otech gets the stop, and they have 2.5 minutes here in this 2nd quarter to do something. Dynamite left side, caught by Nathaniel Darby, but he does not get any yards on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 10. A gain of nothing on that one. Pitching right side. Grimes is going to get hit right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like Diego with the stop. And it's 3rd and 10 real quick. Lake Geneva playing some solid defense here. Handoff Grimes. Can he get the first down? He's pretty close there. He gets to the 40, but he needs to get at least to the 43 in order to make that a possibility for continuing this drive. Lake Geneva once again on the move. Send this one deep to around the 15. It's going to be Juju Moore taking that pass to 20. And they got another minute 40 seconds left here in this first half. 4 wide receiver set here. They've been working pretty heavily in that pass game so far, but they're going to have to back up. Looks like their offensive lineman got hit with the false start penalty. Here comes 1st and 15. Wilson looking deep left side and dropped. Not quite. Couldn't quite tell who actually came down with that or who was actually passing to, but it's going to be 2nd and 15 here. Wilson left middle field's open and dropped again, and that should have been a first down there, but the receiver could not haul that one in. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Looking like half and half on the day there for Wilson. It's going to be Davis with the carry and not getting the job done there. Otech with the stop. And it's going to be 4th and 19. And it looks like on the last 3rd down attempts on both of these last 2 drives there for Lake Geneva, they went backwards. And that is not how they want to get the job done. Going for the pistol formation here for Dynamite. Left side. Caught by Katie Bray for his first catch of the day. And it's going to be 2nd and 5. You got a little bit more than a minute here, and they're going to go 5 wide. Dynamite getting some pressure, had to throw that one away all in his face. And it's going to be a third and medium situation here. Lake Geneva with a chance to get off the field once again. Going for the pistol. Dynamite again. Right side is open. Evan Hunt. And he's going to take that one out of bounds there, giving them some room to put some more points on the board. It's going to be 1st and 10. Dynamite, right side, caught by King, 1st down, but I think it's going to be turned back. The running back was the culprit, and that's saving grace there for the Lake Geneva team right there. That could have been easily had some points on the board, but they're going to have to back it up, hit that beep, beep, beep. 1st and 20 coming up here. Dynamite's passing it again, got some crossing patterns. Katie Bray's going to make the play, but he's not going to get too far as Otech calls timeout number 2 in the 2nd and 16. Still in field goal range here after that play, so definitely doable if they can't get the first, but I'm sure they're going to try it. Right side and dropped. It's going to be 3rd and 16. Dynamite passing this one right side and dropped. No dice on that drive there. Had the touchdown and a couple of drops there. Slowed down that drive, and it's going to set up Anita with another kick. Kick from Anita looks all good to me. She's been balling all season long, and she'll take it from 44. Good job there. Going to send that one away. And it's going to be the homie Shepherd taking that one up the field past the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. One thing I haven't seen really is getting that man involved, but still got plenty of time here. Got a 5-wide going. Got to give a little credit to this Otech defense. It's going to be Jackson with the catch, getting to round 4. And they got 15 seconds left here. They may just have room for one more play, and then they're going to go and take this one to the half. Under pressure, still finds a man, but dropped it. Could not quite see who actually made that one. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up. Handoff Davis, and not getting that 1st down that way, but it's still going to be the end of half number 1 regardless. A field goal affair so far, but we still got time here. It's going to be 12 for 22 on the day for Denzel, 112 yards. On the other side, it's going to be 13 for 26 for 91 yards for Clifford Wilson. And you can kind of attribute that to a lot of things. I would say more on the receivers on both sides. There have been a good amount of drops, but these are the 2 newest teams within the league, so that is bound to happen. A lot of things can happen within this game, so make sure you stand by for that. 50% there for Wilson, 55% for Dynamite. And let's go and check into these rushing stats. Not a lot to show for it, as you can see. 4 for 1 on the day for Davis, 8 for 17 on the day for Grimes. And it looks like Nathaniel Darby there, 4 for 37 on the receiving side of things. Joe King had a big touchdown, but it got taken away, unfortunately, by that hold by Grimes. Katie Bray getting 2 for 9. And it's going to be on the receiving side of things for Lake Geneva. Looks like Sean McGowan has been that spark plug they needed. It was 7 for 70. And looks like Lamar Jackson there, 1 for 4. We'll check the rest of the stats a little bit later, but still got plenty of time. On defense here, Randall Hawkins leads the way with 5 tackles. Solid job so far. Cole Train with 4 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Jordan Dean with 3 tackles. And that's all the users here on Orlando Tech. On the other side is going to be Dion LeClaire, 2 tackles. Akil Roby Gilmore there with 4 tackles, leading the way for Lake Geneva. A solid job for him. It's going to be Trey Martin with 3 tackles and a deflected pass. And it's going to be another bot here. So 2 bots for both sides from what I'm seeing. A solid mixture there. Half and half in total plays. At the current moment, Otech's currently on top. Total yard wise, pretty much even. I mean, just a little bit of a gap in favor of Orlando Tech, but it really was just more of the rushing yards. Lake Geneva really hasn't put that as a priority in this one for what I'm seeing. But let's see what happens in this next game, half, yo. Still got plenty of time here. And as you can see, Orlando Tech had that sack. and that was a big sack too. And Lake Geneva had that, I believe, forced fumble in the beginning. So let's go ahead and get into the second half of this one. Checking into the clock for the video. It's going to be 25 minutes at the current moment. So far, so good. But it's going to be OTEC sending this one away to Lake Geneva to start this one off. 20 more minutes in this ball game, unless we need some more. You never know until you play the game. Shepherd doing very well in the return game, and that's what you got to keep on doing. Maybe those little things in regards to the speed can help your team get some field position, help you when you get the football. You love to see it. Tossing left side, and another drop. Is going to be 2nd and 10. Wilson passing the left side, caught by McGowan, not getting the first down, but a solid gain of 9. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Worldwide, Davis not getting the first. Brock Sampson with the stop again. It's going to be a quick stop there by OTEC. They're going to get this football back. Let's see how this one comes through. In this one, DeMacchio taking that one past the 32 around the 26-yard line. It's going to be Gunn Arabic again as far as he can. A nice burst of speed there to the 37. OTEC currently has a 3-point lead. And they have a little bit of the advantage here, especially if they can find their way into the end zone. But Lake Geneva still has time. Grimes getting a gain of around 7. Nine for 24 on the day. Making the handoff here. Right side is open. Nathaniel Darby getting a nice catch there inside Lake Geneva territory. Is going to be 1st and 10. Dynamite, quick pitch right side, not really going anywhere with Jones. They're getting back out of Lake Geneva territory. All it took was one play. It's going to be 2nd and 14. Lake Geneva read that screenplay like a book. Dynamite passing his left side, caught by Evan Hunt. He's got the speed for the first down. You hit them on one of those plays right there. It's all money. Here comes 1st and 10 here for OTEC. Closing in on field goal range here will be around a 50-yard kick. Grimes getting hit in the backfield again. Dion Leclerc, the person that recovered that fumble, is going to take him back 2 more yards. Hand off again to Grimes, and he's going backwards again. There goes Diego trying to take him out of field goal range. It's going to be 3rd and 14 here. Dynamite passing this one. Right side's open. Caught by Katie Bray. He gets inside the 35, but not much else. And it's going to be a 4th and 11 coming up here. And they're going to try the field goal here from around 50-some yards, 51. It's going to be Anita, straight enough, but not long enough. Just a little bit more. Got to give credit to Lake Geneva on that one. They set them up with some solid field position, but they'll need to get their offense rolling here. Handoff again to Davis, and he's going maybe a yard. That's really about it. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Going for the 3 wide, 1 tight end set. Going to be Wilson. Looking for a man right side, and looks like a little bit of coverage there. Force that incompletion. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Wilson, left side, off the hands of the receiver. Did not look like he was going to be able to do too much with it, even if he caught it. It's going to be 4th and 9 here. Macchio sending that one to around the 24-yard line as Gunn Arabic takes it to the 34. So about a gain of around 10 on that return. Here comes OTEC once again on offense, holding a 3-point lead as tightly as they can. Going for the 5 wide here. Dynamite looking for a man left side. Pass off the mark. 2nd and 10 coming up. Handoff. Grimes looking, only getting around a couple. It's going to be 3rd and 7 here. OTEC looking to get the conversion here, but Lake Geneva needs to keep the defense rolling if they want a chance here and getting this ball back and perhaps getting the victory. Another stop in the run game there. It's going to set up 4th and 5. Lake Geneva got the chance here to do some damage, but they got to get their offense rolling, get it more consistent. There have been some plays that they kind of left on the field up to this point, but they still have the time. It's going to be Juju Moore taking it to around the 22. Here comes Otech once again. Here comes Lake Geneva once again. My apologies. 3 wide out, 1 tight end set. Going to hand off Davis once again, getting maybe 2 yards. The run game's pretty stifled up to this point. Haven't really tried too much of the run game as well, but it's going to be 2nd and 8 here. Wilson, right side is open, off the hands of the receiver. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up. Wilson passing this again, looking right side, and there's some double coverage there once again. It's going to be 4th and 8 coming up here. I think if he just waited 1 more second and let that wide receiver that was heading to the right continue his route, he would have been wide open. It's going to be DeMacchio again, sending this one away to around the 35. Gum Arabic on the return, taking it to around the 44. Dynamite passing this one. Gonna look right side, caught by Darby. 1st down, yardage there for the Wildcats. Go Tech. Taking the handoff under some pressure, still finds Evan Hunt. Look at that tight end go, moving inside the 30. 18 for 29 so far for Denzel, very respectable. It's going to be Dynamite again, passing this one middle of the field, and picked off the tip is going to be Sandor Balaz with the play. And you got to clip that one. You love to see it. That goes off the hands of the receiver, and it looked like that defensive player was right there on the spot. Here comes LGU once again, looking for a man left side, caught by McGowan for another play. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Wilson passing this one. It's going to be Victor Gracie getting that 1-2 around the 40. Here comes LGU. 3rd quarter starting to wind down. That should be the last play of that one. Unless they get this play off. No, they do not. End of the 3rd quarter. Put some 4s in the chat. Can LGU get into the end zone or possibly tie the ball game? That's the question we got here. LGU had a chance a little bit earlier this season in regards to getting real close to the victory, but they could not quite get the job done. Have they learned from their mistakes is the question. 3 wide out set here after the loss of 3. Randall Hawkins in the backfield. Left side is open. McGowan with another play. 1st down, out of bounds inside Otech territory. That's exactly what the doctor ordered right there. Give it to your playmakers. Let them see what they could do. You never know what can happen. 4 wide out set here. Wilson left side, caught by McGowan again. Going to take that out of bounds. He's going to get around 6. Wilson looking right side, caught by Jackson. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. In field goal range here, and they're going to get to the 20. LGU on the move. 4th quarter winding down. Do they have what it takes to get into the end zone? That's the question here. 4 wide out set. 2nd and 3. They're going to give it to Davis, and he sniped immediately. There goes Martinez with the stop. And it's 3rd and medium once again. Going for the jumbo set here. Wilson looking middle of the field, caught by one of their bot wide receivers there across the middle, but a yard shy. But it does put him in some solid field goal range here for DeMacchio. Can he clutch up? Is the question. Kick is up, and that is going to be to the right. That is not good there for Falco DeMacchio. Tough break there for Lake Geneva. Got to make sure that you do what you need to do on the update side. And plays like that won't happen, but Otech will get this ball back here to pass off the mark. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Don't know how many opportunities you can have in regards to that. That was probably as good as they could have gone without getting some points. 2nd and 10. Looking for a man, right side, open. Braylon Presley is running free. Down to the 40, getting chased down towards the 20. Fumbles the football, and it's going to be Lake Geneva picking up again. Guess who? Sandor Blas with the recovery. And that is a clutch strip there. Lake Geneva fighting hard. I like to see it. The final 6 minutes here in the 4th. They need to get their offense much more consistent down the field as McGowan gets another pass play there for a gain of 9. And wow, what a play right there. A nice strip. We have to see the stats on who actually did it, but I know Sandor Blas was the one that recovered it. Gonna be Wilson right side, caught by Lamar Jackson at midfield. The pass game picking up some steam. But can Lake Geneva take flight and get the victory? That's the question. Otech held out of the end zone. Same thing for Lake Geneva. Looking left side again. Sean McGowan with another catch. 2nd and 7. See right there, Clifford Wilson with the respectable percentage here. They're going to go 5 wide on this one. Looking, and the pass just off the mark there. Have to throw it in front of your receiver. Give him a chance to get the job done. It's going to be 3rd and 7. The defense doing what they can and almost picked off. And I think once again, got to have the little bit of patience in the pocket. There was a man wide open to Clifford Wilson's right. And it's going to be 4th and 7 here. DeMacchio looking for the pin, but not getting it on that occasion. It's going to be the final 4 minutes in the 4th. Otech once again still has the 3-point advantage, but they cannot turn the ball over like they have been these last 2 drives. Dynamite passing it again, and it looks like they're sending everyone deep, trying the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Not happening on that play. Lake Geneva. Nice defense overall on that one. It's going to be a 3 wide out set here. Otech going to be handing off to Grimes, but he's going to be sniped immediately. Dion Leclerc trying to get his team back into the fold. He's their star. 3rd and 11 coming up here. 5 wide set. It's going to be Dynamite. Left side is open, but the pass off the mark. And Lake Geneva once again getting off the field defensively, but can their offense take advantage of these opportunities that the defense is giving them? That's what happens when you get your players updated. You'll be able to have more opportunities to get those big plays. Like I said, it's not about the sprint, it is about the marathon. The more you update, the more you keep on training, the more you get those opportunities to get points, the better your team will do in the future and your own player. So let's go ahead and 2nd and 10 after that pass play across the middle is no good. Clifford Wilson looking at 23 for 44. Still looking to pass it away. Left side, caught by McGowan again to midfield. It's going to be a 3rd and manageable set here. And I think they may go towards that 4 down territory here. So may give them another chance here to see if they could get some points. Going to look left side, caught by McGowan. Makes one man miss and takes it out of bounds on inside the 40. Sometimes you got to get it to that man. He's been working out. He's been putting in the work. You see the results there. They don't come overnight. Like I always say, Wilson passing it again. Left side, incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Had a couple receivers over on the left side, too. Want to see if they could find Matt Shepard in this one. See if there's something they could do in this one. Looking left side again. Sean McGowan with another play. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Three wide out, 1 tight end set. They're sending the blitz, doesn't get home, and incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 4. Will they try the field goal from here? Will they try to get the first down? No, they're going to try the kick. And it'll be around 48 yards. Can Falco DeMacchio knock it through? It's straight enough. And it's too short. Unfortunate there for Lake Geneva. 2 tries there at field goals and not quite enough leg. It's going to be Dynamite looking for a lane after he pitched it to Grimes. It's going to be 2nd and 7 here. Lake Geneva is going to need a timeout here and try to get off the field as quick as possible. They're going to try to hand off Grimes. Going to get another couple of yards. Lake Geneva calls timeout number 2. And if they could get the stop, they have one more shot at offense. Handoff here. Grimes not getting the first down. Once again, Lake Geneva in their bag defensively. They can definitely take solace in the fact that they're keeping the game close, but once again, their offense needs to get clicking, especially in those contested catches. It's going to be Juju Moore taking that one to the 25, and they got 75 yards left. If they could punch it into the end zone, this could be ball game. You never know. They're going to go for the 3 wide here. And they're going to pass left side. Drops in the bucket for Gracie, and that's a good start. It's going to be 1 minute, 21 seconds. It's going to need to pick up the pace. A 4 wide set out to empty. Can he get the pass game rolling? Is the question. Right side is wide open and a wide open drop. Cannot have those in this one here. It's going to be a minute and 8 seconds left. That would have definitely got him into first down movements there, but let's keep it moving. Wilson, quick right side and over the head of the receiver. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Playing a very dicey game here with these misses. They definitely need to tighten those up. 4 wide receiver set again. Wilson looking left side. Caught by McGowan. The drive continues. 1 minute left. They only need a field goal to tie this game and give themselves another chance. 3 wide receiver set. It's going to be Wilson looking left side over the head of the receiver. It'll stop the clock, but it's going to be 2nd and 10. And they're about, I'll say, 25 yards or so away from solid field goal range. They're going to go for the 4 wide here. Pressure holding up nicely. Middle of the field caught by Shepard. I think that's his first catch of the day. A big catch there. 33 seconds left. They're going to need to hurry this up. Going to go to the traditional set here unless they're going to spike it. Yep, they're going to spike it here with 22 seconds. And looks like they're about 10 or so yards. If they could get the first down somehow, some way, or maybe even past the 30, they will have a shot to tie, but they got to go backwards. The false start is going to make this difficult, and they're more than likely going to have to target these sidelines from here on out. 5 wide receiver set. Looking for a lane. Left side is open. He's going to take this one out of bounds there at the 34. And it only wasted about 6 seconds or so. You can't be too mad at that play. And you got to give it to your main wide receivers if that's what you're going to try to do. Closing in. Wilson looking right side and caught by Jackson. Can they get the spike? They need to spike it really quick. No, they're going for the field goal here. Can Macchio knock it through? 2 seconds. And it's going to be off the uprights again. And that is going to close the game. Lake Geneva with another chance to tie. The offense came through, but they could not get the job done. The kicks just off the mark. Unfortunate turn of events right there for Lake Geneva, but you can see the fight in them. They were right in the right in the park of getting that victory. Had some opportunities to get some points in that last quarter, but that's kind of what happens when you do not have the proper updates at the current moment. Those games like that will turn your favor the more you update, and that's kind of the moral of the story of this ball game. But what a solid fight there on both sides. Got to give credit to the OTEC defense as well, making sure they didn't get into the end zone. They had some good opportunities, especially on the first drive after that first play. So you got to give them some credit there. But let's check out these stats really fast here. It's going to be 19 for 34 on the day, 166, 1 interception. Let's see here on the other side. It's going to be 31 for 57 there for Clifford Wilson, 278, no TDs, no interceptions. Let's go ahead and chat about these team leaders here. Let's see what's happening. 56% for Dynamite, 54% for Wilson. On the rushing side of things, Merrick Davis, 10 for 6. Let's see, Grimes, 17 for 32. So average almost 2 yards a carry. Definitely helped them out in trying to move the football. But it's going to be, on the receiver side, it's going to be 6 for 59 on the day for Nathaniel Darby. Evan Hunt, 3 for 51. 3 for 12 on the day there for KD Bray. On the other side, 18 catches, 162 yards. No TDs, but I'm starting to see some stardom coming from this player, and he's been putting in the work, so you got to give him some credit. He's showing out, but still got a lot of work to do on the team as a whole. The tight end Gracie there, that's a bot. But Lamar Jackson came away with 4 for 53. We'll check the rest of the stats there. See right there a few drops on the day there for Jackson. Let's check out the rest of the receivers here. There's going to be Dawkins there, 8 tackles. There's going to be 1 tackle for loss. Jordan Dean there with 6 tackles. Let's see here. Coltrane with 6 tackles. Nice job here. 2 tackles for loss. And looks like Martinez there with 5 tackles. 2 tackles for loss. On the other side here for Lake Geneva, Sandor Balaz. He had a real good day, actually. Had a fumble recovery, had an interception, 2 tackles. You can't be too mad at that. Dion Leclerc had the day with 4 tackles, 3 of them for loss, forced the fumble. So I think that was his forced fumble there. Energy right here with 8 tackles. He's stacking up the tackles. You can't be too mad at it. It's going to be deflector passes there. He got 1 of them, and that's all the user players there. Let's see, team stats wise, Lake Geneva led the way with 72 plays to 54, had the yards as well. So I believe this could be the first game where they had more yards than the other team. So you got to give them credit. The passing game starting to show out a little bit. Let's see if they can try to ride that wave for a victory coming up. Maybe just a few strategy tweaks here and there, and they might have something special along with the new, maybe some more playbook tweaks, maybe try a few playbooks. And I do have a little bit of a surprise coming up. I'm going to try to do it this weekend. If not this weekend, maybe a little bit further down the day. But there's going to be sacks here. Got 1 sack in favor of OTEC. 3 turnovers there in favor of Lake Geneva. And that's the defense showing out. And just a little bit too little time there for Lake Geneva to actually get something going. But got to give them credit on that one. Solid day so far. To start out week number 8, let's check out these receiver stats here. Go a little bit further down. Looks like Matt Shepard had a couple of targets there. Just need to get a little bit more speed there, so he could get away from his defender. Solid job by the defensive players on OTEC. They do have one of the faster defenses, in my opinion. But let's see what the rest of the team look like. It's going to be 18 for 162, 27 targets there, only 1 drop. So solid day here for him. Just need to get into the end zone, and he could be that next Moldy Cheese, or it could be the next Kevin Lee. You never know. Lamar Jackson, solid day for him. Outside of the 4 drops, he caught as many as he dropped. It's going to be 4 for 53. Eric Davis had 1 catch, but it was in the backfield. Same for Harley, one of the bots. Another bot here with 1 for 4. Looks like Dudney had 4 targets there, dropped 1 of them. And that, that's part of the game right there. Sometimes it happens. Just gotta keep on updating. That's how you get better. Defensively here, Energy once again leading the way in tackles, and he's been playing very well, I must say. 8 tackles, deflected pass. Dion Leclerc there with 4 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, forced fumble, a recovery, doing well today. Trey Martin there with 3 tackles, a deflected pass. Juju Moore with 3 tackles. Good job. And let's see, Sandor Balaz had a recovery, interception, 2 tackles. Deshaun Booker with 2 tackles. And let's see if there's any other users here. Green Mage, he has 1 tackle. Good job. And that's all the users there. Actually, let me see where that other forced fumble was. One of them had a forced fumble. Leclerc and I think it was Deegan. So Deegan had the sack in the beginning that forced the fumble. And then Leclerc must have been the one that stripped the ball on that one later in the 4th quarter. So good job by the homies here. Still got plenty of work. Juju Moore doing his thing with 6 for 36, averaging 6 on the return and the punts game. And Matt Shepard averaging 16. So definitely good on that. Definitely need to increase the speed, like I said, and they can make those returns a lot easier for him. Looks like Falco DiMacchio had 6 attempts at kicks. Missed 5 of them. So that tells you how close Lake Geneva was to getting at the very least a tie. But if he made 2 of them, this could have been a very different ball game. You know what I'm saying? So got to make sure that you're doing what you need to do, update, and that will cut down some of these losses. But on the other side, 56% there for Dynamite once again. Going into the receiving side of things, let's see what happens here. Nathaniel Darby, 6 for 59, had 11 targets there. Katie Bray, 3 for 12. Evan Hunt there, 3 for 51, had some real nice gains off the drag routes. Let's see here. Grimes had 2 for 14. Joe King there with 2 for 10. Braylon Presley had a real big play, but it got wiped away thanks to a strip. So you got to make sure that you watch out for those. Make sure you secure the football. Go ahead and check that one out here. And fumble is a very underrated stat there for wide receivers. You don't see it often, but me personally, I always recommend, if you can, throw some points in it. It'll be a lot better for you if you did, as opposed to if you didn't, because you start out at 30, so you're definitely susceptible to fumble the football. Going into the defensive side of things, it's going to be 8 tackles here. Tackle for loss to deflect the pass there for Randall Hawkins. It's going to be Coltrane there, 6 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Good job. It's going to be Jordan Dean there with 6 tackles. It's going to be Nick Martinez with 5 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. It's going to be Gum Arabic with 4 tackles to deflect the pass. Brock Sampson, 3 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Evan Hunt, 2 tackles. Good job. It's going to be Malachi Duncan with 2 tackles. Actually, Evan Hunt, he got 2 tackles. I just said that. He a tight end. I don't know why he did it, but he did it. Going into the defense side, keep it going. That's all the users there. Going into the return side, averaging, what's that, 8.4 yards return on the punt game. Solid job by Gum. And looks like Joe King there with 2 for 22, averaging 11. Going into the kicking side, Anita, a lot better on the stat sheet than her counterpart there, 2 for 3. So those 6 points was the catalyst to get them the victory. Keep that moving there. We'll check the punt stats for her a little bit later. Same for Falco. So we'll go ahead and wrap this one up here. Game number 1 of week number 8 is finished, and we'll get to our second game in just a little bit. It's going to be the homies here that you're going to see on your screen in just a little bit. It's going to be CHP. They're currently undefeated, and they're looking to stay undefeated. But OCSU, they're looking to get into this playoff fold. And now that OTech is still in the reins to try to get some losses or try to get some victories, I don't know how I was going to say that, but they still want to find their way to get into the fold here all the way. This is going to be a big, this is going to be a big West not championship, but a matchup here for these two teams. Who is going to get the victory in this one? Let's see what happens in the next video. I'll see you then.